into man dumps his girlfriend because her daughter was thicker. That's diabolical, man. That's egregious behavior, man. But yeah, we getting in this shit by O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. Go check him out. That's a funny OG, man. Funny asshole nigga, no cap. But without further ado, we finna get into the videos, man. If y'all fuck with the content, man.
Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty. Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know, where Negro news goes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Imagine you turned on the television one day and you saw a love story. You've never seen it before. And it was about a lady who fell in love with a man. They are deeply, deeply in love. And, you know, the woman was married before, she has kids, and she invites this man into her life. Now, her kids are grown, but she has now invited this man into her life. And of course, she has an older daughter in her 20s. Then all of a sudden, the man leaves the mother to go clap her daughter's cheeks. Be crazy, right? You wouldn't think that story exists. Right? Wrong. That story exists like a mug. And it's coming from a lady by the name.
I've heard a story a lot of times, man. It's just crazy to hear, like, damn, bro, you locked in for a little bit and then you did that. Don't be lame like that. Don't be lame like that, bro.
Of Gloria Bass out of Durham, North Carolina. You see, she met this man by the name
in North Carolina. That's close to home. That's close to home.
Of Dom, D-O-M, who is a plumber in the area. But what she's going to reveal is going to be shocking.
I met this guy, Dom, in 2021. We started hanging out, going out to the club. I introduced him to my kids, my family, and my mother. He started telling me all the details about his past, and I also shared him the story of my life. I never thought that he would come into my life and make me feel the way I feel. Everything that he did, I felt like he gaslighted me. I have kids, I have grandkids. I never wanted to bring anyone into my life to meet my kids because I was always in a relationship. I was in a relationship for 20 years. And at that time, when I was in a relationship with my husband, which me and him are separated for 7 years, this man made me think that he was a true man, that he can give me and treat me and my kids the way that we need to be treated. Because he was a father. So that's all he used to talk about. It was his kids, how he loved his kids, how he was a family man. So I trusted him. No one never been in my house. Since my husband and me departed, I never dated anyone. And the first thing he wanted to talk to me about was generating money, making money. So I had told him about my daughter, Coco. I told him that she had her own daycare. So probably about 3 months after we was into our relationship, I introduced him to my daughter, Nicole. We went to her house talking about business, doing a daycare. And, you know, and I was all for it because I felt like, you know, hey, that's what black people supposed to do is network. So I didn't have no reason to not want him to, want him to meet my daughter. So once he met my daughter, you know what I'm saying, I felt like everything was cool. So during the time that we was dating, you know, we was going out having fun. He was coming to my house. I was fixing him food. You know what I'm saying? He came, did a lot of work at my home. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was a real man. I never thought that he would do the things that he did to me.
Now, it got so bad that Auntie Tia, you know, Rick Ross' baby mama, she got a hold of the story.
Oh, I done seen her. Damn, they got that big.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Dom.
Who is this?
This young Tia, you Dom the plumber, right?
Yes.
Okay, you the one was This is young Tia. You Dom the plumber, aren't you?
You better than me, man. I don't even answer random numbers. That call wouldn't even got to happen. She would have confused me. If I would have answered, I would have. As soon as she said my name, beep, beep, beep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
You need some plumbing work?
No, I don't need no plumbing work. Like Miss Gloria daughter don't need it either. Coco, the one you stick your dick up in, you was fucking with Miss Gloria first, and you fucking with her daughter right now. You nasty son of a bitch. Yes, you do, bitch. You do know. You said you nasty bitch. That's why the world gonna know now. You nasty son of a bitch. You better go clean out some fucking roto-rooters and some sewages and toilets, because when I finish with you, shut up, you nasty son of a bitch. And you tell Coco she ain't shit either with her nasty ass, you rotten son of a bitch. It's a place in hell for you, fuck boy. You stinking toilet loving cleaning motherfucker. You. I'ma fuck you up, Dom. Everybody in North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, know what time it is with your bitch ass right now. Guess what, bitch? Cause you on candid camera, fuck nigga. You nasty motherfucker.
Still on the phone.
Get your bitch ass off my line, Dom. Get your bitch ass off my line, Dom, and go clean up some shit. Go clean up some shit, you roto-rooter, ass-eating, loving motherfucker. Tell your funky ass stepdaughter she ain't shit either. You fuck. Yes, I do, bitch.
Now that's Tia Kemp going off.
He stayed on the phone for that, bruh. That's insane work. I mean, plumbers make good money, bruh. Like, don't sleep on a plumber now. Not everybody gonna do that job. Like, I know Auntie Tia got some money, but plumbers make money. All right. He might not make a lot of money. Shit, he might make a lot of money. Who knows? I ain't checking, bro. I don't even really care, frankly. But I mean, she ain't had to disrespect plumbers. I'm not a plumber, but I'm just, to the niggas, I know a plumber. All right.
Off on Dom the plumber, because again, Dom the plumber has left Gloria for her daughter. But these text message exchanges that I'm gonna go over right now are shocking. So here is Dom, okay? Now, like I was telling you, Dom was messing with the daughter at first, then ended up clapping her mama's cheeks years later, but didn't know, and then went back to clapping the daughter's cheeks again after he had clapped him like 20 years earlier, okay? So Dom is trying to explain to his girlfriend or the mom, like, this is what happened. So he sends her a text message. This is what I looked like when I was in my 30s when I met Coco, and I didn't ask how old she was. I assumed she was older because of her conversation. I thought she looked young for her age like I did. I didn't find out the age difference until after the hog pen and us exchanging numbers after we talked at her house when we went over to talk to her. So basically, you know, it's still all down bad. And let's go to the green part. And if you didn't want to tell me, then you should have stayed your ass away from my MNF daughter. He goes, I didn't have to go see her. I didn't go over there. We hung out at my spots I would be at. She goes, Don, I really don't give a F. You know that she's my child. Okay, I don't give a F about what you're talking about. Like I said, you call yourself a damn man. You need to stand on being an MNF man, okay? He says, I found out after you, and I've been kicking it for almost a year when we went to the hog pen, and I hadn't seen her in years until then. So I didn't know you were her mom and she was your daughter. What would me, an ain't-ish jigger, if I knew it and was trying to mess with y'all at the same time and knowing it? Damn, Dom clapped both of their cheeks. That's crazy. Now, as you guys can see, Dom the plumber got with Gloria Bass. Okay, now Gloria's daughter got to be like of age, like in the 30s or something like that. But the issue is he was sleeping with her years ago and they kind of lost touch. So he get with Gloria. He don't even have no idea that that girl was Gloria's daughter. Then fast forward. Then he comes back into Gloria's life and finds the daughter again, but Gloria don't know that they used to be booty clapping it up. So since they already had a relationship before, they was like, listen, why don't you just leave your mama out of it and come back and give me them cheeks? Now, the dude is 55 years old, okay? He, 55-year-old, still live with his parents, which is crazy, right? But Gloria, daughter, and her are not having a good relationship because Dom is clapping her daughter's cheeks. Dom then clapped the mama cheeks. Well, first he had the daughter, went and clapped the mama's cheeks, then went and clapped the daughter's cheeks again. Something must be really good in that family, right? I don't know what's going on, but I need to go to Durham and find out. Gloria, I hope everything works out for you. And shout out to Tia Kemp for, you know what I'm saying, cussing dude out. Next story. I've seen a whole bunch of videos of ladies talking about what a man needs to do in order to date him. And I've seen cases where a female will be like,
How y'all feel about that? He clapped cheeks years ago for the daughter, ended up meeting a mother, clapped cheeks, didn't know about the daughter, found out about the daughter, but then went and clapped the daughter's cheeks again. Like, alright, it was an honest mistake in a sense, but then you went back and clapped, bro. You left her and went back and clapped. That's the part where, like, you green, bro. That's egregious. That's diabolical. I'm finna see this nigga getting into the next video before we gonna keep reacting.
listen, in order for me to come on a date with you, you know what I'm saying? You need to give me like $100, $20 just so I can get ready. Now, for most dudes, we like, nah, hell nah, you should already have your clothes and stuff ready. I'll take you out and make sure you good. But for me to pay for your outfit to come to the date, hell to the no. What do you take me for? Some simp? And there's this brother going viral right now for agreeing with women who do that to men.
If he can't afford to buy you an outfit, get your nails done or your hair done or your makeup done before that date, to go on a date with him, what's the point of going on a date with him? He should want you to look good. You shouldn't have to go in your pocket to meet up with him for him to possibly waste your time. So if he can't afford to do that, ladies, you already know you dating the wrong guy. A real man wants his woman to look good on that first date. And I ain't saying it gotta be nothing expensive.
A real man want his woman to look good on that first date. She not my woman. How the fuck? How am I supposed to want her to look good on the first date? She not my woman. That's the whole point of the first date. You should have that handled. I don't mind covering the date. I remember that was a thing back then. I don't know how long ago. But fuck all that, bro. But she not my woman. We going on a date to get a feel for each other. Regardless, maybe we might have been chatting it up, maybe on the phone. We're going on an official first date. Come with your best shit. Simple as that.
Some little jeans, a little shirt, some little shoes. Ain't no about $100. A nice little date between y'all two, that's about $150, $200. That's $300. You should already be ready to spend $200, $300 on the first date anyway. So if you can't get your nails done and do all that little small stuff so you can come to the date looking good for him, shit, he might not be the one.
Now you see the brother's a little bit chubby, right? But don't sweat that, because the brothers,
I feel like if she want to come on a first date with you, she should want to look how she'd want to show her best to please you, or like get the compliment. I don't know the word I'm trying to say, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like you should want to, just like how you want to come looking your best, and maybe so she'd give you a compliment, or so she think in her head like, yeah, this nigga fly or whatever the hell. Like vice versa, she should. But there shouldn't be an expectation that he should buy my fit and my nails and hair for the first date. Like, I mean, if you turn out to be my woman, yeah, that's a thing. But the first date, that's not my woman yet. Come on.
had some smoke for him and all that sipping. Now, Fat Brother went out here and said all of that, you know what I'm saying? And people is real pissed at him for all of this simping. You know, we got to get in the comments. 74 God 1 says, I know he don't get nobody that actually attracted to him. I won't buy your hair says he a pick me type, obviously. This brother goes and says, then he going to buy the food too? That's crazy. You know, you spending all that money and you about to buy her something to eat? Well, and then not even get no cheeks after that. You know how they be doing, y'all, at the club. Well, not me, because you know, I got game. I'll end up like you. This person says, if he don't have neck, he can't weigh in on what the right guy looks like. Shaking my head. He looked like a sap, chatting, haha, he got a bribe and pay, or no one will go out with him anyways. Another person says, simp of the year thus far, and it's only the 3rd month of the year. Now, you know your boy is King Simping and King Tricking, so I don't have no real problem with spending no money on a lady, but the issue is, and this is how I feel, if you're asking me to do that just so you can come to the date, what I'm thinking is, well, you would do that for a man that you really like, but you're making me do that, which means that I'm not going to get the cheeks. If I do, it's going to be not the best version of the cheeks, because really, if a lady likes you, she will just show up and she ain't gonna give you all those stipulations. And typically what that means is she ain't interested. And so if she ain't interested, why don't she just get her ass on so I can move on with my life and move on to the next set of cheeks? But bro was simping real bad, talking about it's just $300. Maybe everybody not rich like you, bro, but I'm not spending no close to $300 to take a chick out on a date that I might not clap. Hell to the no. It got to be for sure. Okay, I'll say it again. It got to be for sure. Okay, for sure. I need to have those cheeks. Ain't gonna be no Christian hugs. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, this nigga here. But G shit though, man. First date, crazy, man. You shouldn't expect that. Like, if the person like you, then they gonna come their best, try to please the other person, man. But if y'all like the video, man, drop a like, leave a comment if you got some shit to say. In the description, man. Send me videos that y'all wanna see reacted to. I'm out though, man. Catch y'all, man.